Hey there, mateys. This is Gavage Gallons of Pirates of the Caribbean Film Series here. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy Independence Day. And we're going to having fun for the fireworks, buying some fireworks, or watching the fireworks on the 4th of July. Independence Day research is a movie from 20 years. And today is Monday, July 4th, 2016. So, my dad is going to make it a fun with the barbecue for the burgers, the fries, the hot dogs, and then Italy and wonderful one of to find something else. You could be the special information. You have the details, the sign descriptions, web descriptions, and sometimes you have to about how it works out. I saw my friend Brooke Stoner and Jordan and Brooke and Jordan Stoner and 20 turning 21 and twins. And I am for February 27. I am the her and his on 20th June 21st, and I am in February 7, 1995 to both 1995 for third. The three ones. Could be asking to do. I saw a book for the Walmart. And just walking around, just shopping, buying some beers, and the 4th of July to 24 to 48. Their friends gonna hang out there. They wanted to do. They came home from WSU. I saw her for the TV shows for the last year. So you're asking for the enjoy and for you enjoy something you're going to do is all you have to do is Insanity 60-day workout to do is about for 2 months, for the 2 months to 31 to 60 days to be for have almost 2 months ago. The 1 month that could be have very important for you, as it knows, as it really make it the fun of it as long as it be can, as you need to notice, as the real life, as you reunited, as long as the way for the last 7 days, you know. You're welcome. And my dad say he reply saying thank you. I reply say you're welcome. I say it about put it down for the sofas, and then just to clean up for the rugs, doctor for the vacuum cleaners without the water with the soaps, and he put it on just the toilet or in the outside for the outside the front of it under a sidewalk just to the rivering. You know exactly what it Mets to before Mets to, and my friend Brooke and Laura saw just in the camera from graduation for last 1 or 2 years, and Alyssa Clemens just has joined in the WSU from University of Hawaii. Lexi has Hawaii with my mother. So she mentioned my mother, and here they're gonna ask you something about Friday and Q&A for the questions. you know, it's as long as it can about the Dwayne the Rock Johnson as the 4th of July as about the first guest star is about complete of the upcoming. It's this very complete movie and Central Intelligence as one of them for the San Andreas, Fast and the Furious 7 for the trilogy. As you can of the fortune as the SBO as the Ballers, Hercules, G.I. Joe Retaliations, and one of the ways which to mountain, the game plan, the Scorpion Kings, and the Mummy Return, the second movie. They will asking about Zac Efron for the Baywatch from the neighbor show Sorority Rising, and the most to do is Mike and Dave the wedding dates, as known in the partner as Adam Levine, as workaholics for the very important for you as long as about very directed by for a couple of things to the couple about Doctor Photography and The Legend of Tarzan. It's a very good movie. As about 17 years. We have Kurt Jack here. His brother, his Kala, her brother is a cute as knowing Tarzan with the gorillas as his friends, the unfriend and the heroes, unheroes, and the soldier has the villains, and the African Congo tribe as above the friends, and very as a very important for he has and the bows and the spears and guns on it with the rifles and with the cannibal and with the Belgian men killed by the cannibal with cannibal Asachi and Bangu as you know play as by the Jima Hansu as a tribute as long as it be as about the baby gorilla as the panic just screams and panic and should be hunted by an enormous leopard. With the gorillas just attack the leopards, just as attacking the defend of themselves, and he jump down, and he tries to fight over with the predators of prey. He tried to run away, victorious. They believe the girl in the jungle, and summon alert what the gorillas does. The cannibal bull hunters just kill Kala, and then you know what happens with the Kala calls Tarzan. I didn't know what happened there. And it's no surprise it's John Clayton killed by Kerchak and his gorilla, and it's a Nordiest gorilla. What do you think about John Clayton III? As you know, so his wife, Mr. Greystoke, as Tarzan, as his wife and a girlfriend named Jane Porter. Her voice is Ella Purcell, who played by Margot Robbie, as you know, so the baby coming about Suicide Squad, Jared Leto and Will Smith as the first character. As long as it's the best, you know. It's just almost to the really and don't need it very and largeable. The whole deal. As it's really asking the one of the moment ever never forgotten something. So I told you guys, you know, you having fun. You've been having fun yesterday. Movies, it's just well, you know, asking somehow that you can be the returning to these. Captain Bowman and his soldiers on the boat. They captured and the Congo tri peoples. They got chainsaws on it. I got chainsaws on them, and they pushing into the cage. And they're rescuing from the Wonderboo, and they chase it by the hippopotamus, and Tarzan is on the boat, and with the fight, when the crocodiles just almost gonna hunt Rome, just eat it and exploded. It caused exploded, involved, and that's really means too, and that's really gonna met too before. Belgian soldiers city the ruins just destroyed by the 10,000 wildebeest stampede, and the lions and George Washington shoots with a rifle, and one of them alone gorilla just came from the jungle. It came for the desert. One gorilla came for the desert, and it just runs with whole life for the 20 miles per hour. They stampede with the smoke, just like the sandstorms coming up about a couple weeks. And they're asking before they were really realistic artist. As long as it's about Rupert Gregson Williams as playing for music with Harry Gregson Williams. For the Chronicles of Narnia. The Jungle Book is really the best way movie as about 3 months last as long as it do you go. As you can as long as they really believe you. We're asking sometimes sometimes wherever you need it you can't be unfortunately it could be the wasting of time you could be the longest before you can. Uncle Larry and Teresa and Jeff just reunited away from the Korean enemies. And Melissa needs to apologize from Jesse for Majorca Nuggets. And Big Brother Jeffrey too. And Georgie. Still the current enemies too. still moms and pranks every time. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my contest, mateys. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google and Vines, and Twitch live stream, gaming channels, and the Juggy Stars to the Pirate Horror mateys. Happy 4th of July, everybody! Happy 4th of July! Don't forget, mateys. Don't forget. Keep it rich, mateys. I'm gonna go out for a run, have fun. Gonna watch it hang out from my Jordan's house, Jordan's friends, and me, for me. Don't forget, keep it Richards.